This is locked.
I don't have my keys.
Go get the key from
They're in
Ryan.
there.
All right, I'll go get the key from Ryan.
No, Ryan doesn't have a key.
Yes, he does.
For this?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I locked the key to the control room in the control room. There's that hole.
That's not big enough. You're gonna have to use a credit card or something.
What are you saying? Yeah, okay. Credit card time. Oh, so close.
Alright, let's try one more thing.
How's your foot? Aren't you about to get foot surgery?
Yeah.
What? You missed it yet? Because you're around with Mark watching SpongeBob or something.
Got a podcast here shortly with an interesting individual who has had controversy, fame, shout-outs, albeit, probably not the best shout-outs from, like, Andrew Tate and, like, Candace Owens. That's going to be fun. Check out, I don't know where it's going to live yet, the podcast, whether it be on Ryan Harper channel or if it be on The Merge. Still figuring that one out. And I got that, and then I need to take Courtney to the airport, and then I have a meeting with Brian this afternoon, and then probably Mark. Just main focus right now is obviously servicing our clients, but we have all this footage right here. I don't know if you can see from Consensus, which is just, you got day one, you've got all these files, if I open this up, this is day 2 of files. And that's even after I've started sorting it out. So just going through, because we had over 20 interviews at Consensus. So 20 interviews is 4 files per. So you got the audio file, and then the left cam, the middle cam, the right cam. And then it's just going through and categorizing them, uploading them to Dropbox, and then getting them edited. It takes time. So that's a focus. The merge is the focus, and make that money. Dollar bill, y'all.
The screen's not working. I'm just disappointed. Anger, is just a secondary emotion to emotions such as disappointment or fear or hunger. Man, this shit's I'm not gonna say that. Like, the Black Eyed Peas song, Let's Get Restarted. Taught the computer a lesson. Just pulled a Dave. I pulled a HAL 9000. I pulled a Daisy. You know what I'm saying? Put in a clip. Odyssey 2000, you call yourself a film bro, Tyler? You call yourself a Kubrick stan? Bank. Gucci flip-flops. Fuck it, hit your in the socks. Check the wristwatch. Bad Baby,
No.
Shout out Bad Baby. You some kind of misogynist, Tyler? Why is it so dark? Yeah,
Well, I'm not saying we do that.
Okay, I was like, I don't think. Do you know where my tripod is?
Oh, also, we're talking about tripods. Where's the tripod? Where's the salad? In there. I'll show you later.
Okay. I was just like, I don't want to forget it.
It's $4,000. Would you like a booster seat? I think this is more
Dude,
like.
this covers my face. Like by the time I'm like, hey, but it'll be working.
Yeah.
Well.
What would you? Is this my water? No.
Can you want those tissues? You gonna cry? It's okay.
I might.
Okay.
Sometimes I cry.
Why did you become a teacher?
Is that where we're starting?
No.
Okay. I was like, I'm happy to discuss.
Well,
Just
you know
kidding.
what? I don't need a shout out.
It's marketing.
Well, it's funny because like I have clients who will do stuff and they get annoyed when somebody else won't necessarily like shout them out or something. I'm like, but sometimes it is kind of like you feel like it's a trade, but you don't get the trade.
Yeah.
Get it?
I see both sides. Sometimes
yeah.
you're like, okay, come on. But then other times I'm like, nah, I get it. Because people ask me for like shout outs and you got like 1,800 followers. And I'm like, boo, I've been working at this like every day for so much time. Like somebody literally messaged me this morning, had 353 followers and was like, can we do a shout out? And I was like, for me, even if I'm going to somebody who has way more than me, like I look for the win-win. Like what's the win for you to shout me out, right? Like I want it to be a win for both of us.
Well, like this, the win-win for me is I think we could have a genuine, interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Give you an opportunity to show, and I'm doing a lot of assumptions here, show a different side of what you have to offer.
Yeah.
And then and just start a relationship, see what happens.
Yeah.
And like if you decide to share that link out and all, that would be great.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, that's fine too.
Right.
You know, and if we can get a lot of content that mutually benefits, I'm okay. That's fine.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna be like, where's my
Where's my shout out?
where's my shout out?
Yeah.
I didn't get a. Where's my 1,000,000 followers?
Yeah. That's what I'm like. It's got to be like a win-win, and I see the potential in like all of that.
Well, also, I've been doing this long enough to know that, because a lot of people think, oh, you have a lot of followers. Just by sitting in the same room, I'm going to be able to draft off that. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't. No.
I might get 3.
But maybe 2.
Right, but
it could be. Yeah, it could be great. It could be.
If you go that strategy, that's not.
You know, and that's so funny you bring that up, because a lot of people on social media will try and sell shout outs, right? Like, I get messages all the time and they're like, we'll shout you out on Bella Hadid's page or whatever. And I said, I'm like, who's that? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I'm like, do we have the same clientele? Are we going after the same market? Like, 'cause just shouting me out on somebody's page doesn't mean that it's the win.
Because this is already a good conversation.
Okay, I thought we were one of these things that they think you're going to need when you get in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
My first year teaching, it was like throw all that stuff out, because it's not actually, I don't want to say realistic, but like it's not really what you're like, okay, you have these perfectly little students and they can't wait to learn with you, and then you get in the classroom and the kids are like, I don't care
How
about
long
this.
ago did you teach?
I retired in 2017. One day, the administration had gotten a hold of these photos, because what happened was anybody who was using the school's Wi-Fi or internet saved any type of anything that was looked at to the school server.
Okay.
So the entire administration had all of these sexy pics, and I'm like had hand draw one. I have just like a tank top, lots of ass pics. They were too nervous to talk to me about it, and so they called my husband into the office. We worked at the same school.
Okay.
And called him into the office to talk about it, and he was just like, this is, you don't get to control our lives. Like, we're gonna be us. And they were like, okay.
That's the thing is, I don't know how, I've never seen this human in my life, and I was looking at it yesterday out of fun, because I was doing something like this. I'm like, who the hell is this?
He was doing, Boo, you're subscribed. Do you want to send a tip?
No!
Why not?
I don't want to send anybody any money.
Why not?
Actually, I don't think my credit card's attached.
Oh, it's connected.
Is it? To get an account you had to attach?
Yes. He's all pretending to be
No,
it's cool.
look,
It's cool. She's
look,
hot.
look.
I would subscribe to
No,
her
look,
for $10.
how do you see the history of all this?
Give the girl some money. She's working it.
So
She's hot.
I know her personally,
Okay.
and that's it. That's all it is. You know, trying to make me all stupid.
Why would I? Okay, as an OnlyFans creator, why would I make you be stupid? I just want you to be honest.
I am honest.
It's not about making you feel stupid. It's just being
so
honest. I've been honest about I
know-
create porn.
Yeah, I know all 3 of these people. I have no clue how that got on there.
Never seen her before. Previously stated,
listen.
not even thinking. Thank you so much, guys.
Listen, no.
We'll go ahead and end it on that note.
We will go, but no, I will freely admit if I follow. But I honestly have no clue how that, is that a function of OnlyFans where you could just make somebody a subscriber? Like give them a free thing?
I cannot force somebody to subscribe.
No, Ryan.
I don't understand how that happened then.
Maybe
it was a free account and then they changed it?
That does happen, but you would have been notified that they changed their
Just like
subscription
that.
price.
So
No.
maybe I did follow this person. I don't know.
It's okay.
It's okay, fine. You know what? My monthly budget to OnlyFans is $5,000.
Give her a shout out at least if you're not giving her money. Shout out her.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. I completely agree. Her name's like Monica Monet or something.
Mila Monet.
Mila Monet.
Mila?
So let's show her photo and give her some.
I don't know. Again, I don't know who this.
It's $10 a month. His subscription expires on May 10th, so he's got 5 more days to enjoy her content.
I swear to God, I don't understand.
He was on Twitter looking for something.
That might be it. That might be it. I really appreciate this
Thank you so
conversation. I've enjoyed it. Completely adore you. I think
Thank
it's
you.
such a fun conversation.
I've had a great
Wish we
time.
had like 2 more hours.
I know.
You know,
I gotta catch a flight.
Gotta
but
come back to Dallas. We'll have a. You know, by then I'll have consumed all the content.
there you go. It's been really great. Thank
yeah.
you for having me.
Thank you. Anyway, that's it. We'll do it later. Bye.
Yeah.
I don't mind being the butt of a joke. You know, it's all about content.
It's all
But
about
I
content.
swear to God, this is
I'm
not a
saying-
shame
he
thing.
keeps saying it. He
No,
keeps-
I don't know.
I know it's not a shame thing. Yeah, like, I know you made it for the memes. It's just a funny...
No, but it's like,
Funny
but I was,
dialogue.
because the other day I was like, how do I get this person off my thing? Because I don't know how it got there, and I couldn't figure out how to unsubscribe.
Courtney, can I see
Yeah.
that?
What? This?
Yes, I just want to.
All right, we gotta go.
Fine.
I was
Yeah,
looking
gotta-
for it.
It,
I'm not
it's
gonna
not
remember that.
Yeah, no. It's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Oh.
why I was like, I just throw it in my suitcase, and it's like such a great. It's cheap, but it's great to. I had it on my feet. Really? Yeah.
Maybe next podcast. Still have to have the pass through. Yeah, so you want something that'll connect this to here. And that's just finding a shim. Maybe it's a value add. Maybe we put a light there and we just jiggle it and it's like, oh, it's a value add light. You know?
Practical effects.
Practicals. Because you could, I mean, I literally could probably throw a bolt in there and it immediately be like, if I can get this, I can't even get my fingers in there. Well, maybe not. Basically, you know the concept. Just wedge it in.
I'm going to highlight how we've stopped prosecuting it. And then I'm going to go, the real issue here is not really the shoplifting. It's that there was already a trend of increased e-commerce and delivery. So people that are middle class and up are getting more and more of their stuff delivered to their home, and they're going into stores less. So what does that mean? It means more of the people going into stores are buying less because they have less money. But now also they're stealing more because of the shoplifting laws. So then you're a retailer and you're Walmart and you go, okay, the people that are coming into my store are spending a lot less and they're stealing. And we're selling more than ever from delivery. So we're just going to shut down this store. Here we can wax poetic about mom and pop. And there's arguments both ways. That your life is on the line and you have one James Bond that's going to defend you. You're telling me you want Pierce Brosnan.
I don't think that was actually what I was originally saying, but that is the Bond that I like the most. It's just the films that I enjoy the most, and
You're going to die.
But-
Like he's easily the
Yeah.
weakest Bond of all the Bonds.
Because we're not taking pauses out. We're not.
Because lower thirds would be the same on every camera.
Yeah, so
That makes
because the
sense.
majority of the edit, the time that would take to edit is in the camera angle.
I haven't made graphics yet for the
Yeah.
comedy one. That's probably my next move.
And now I'm still just waiting on upload speed because like it's been uploading all week and it still says 1.4 terabytes to sync, so it's just killing me.
We need to do more pods and stuff, and we hang out, and I miss you. And, I might go to two other things. One, does Corey want a giant f***ing robot?
What do you mean a robot?
So there's this giant robot at Bill Bend that they're basically going to throw away because they don't know what to do with it. And I thought Corey could get it and then either blow it up, put it on his property, have it as a wild-ass decoration. He's the only person, I don't know what he would use
Yeah,
it.
I mean we could find something for it. Does it move or is it just like a prop?
The prop. Look, it's expensive looking prop. It's valued at $10,000.
Well, if it's cool looking, I mean,
It's badass looking. It's super cool looking. I just don't know what you use it for unless you're making like a robot movie, which could totally be a thing.
well, I mean, is it worth like? First of all, is this a hey, just get it off our property, or is it somebody want to sell it?
It's get it off our property. So it's like 60 feet tall and 20 feet wide.
How? What?
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what makes it complicated. Is nobody knows how to get rid of it, how to you know what I mean?
Yeah, when I heard robot, I was thinking like human person size.
A towering like the robot from the day the Earth stood still. Like it's huge. Like it's taller than my house.
Yeah.
So
Well, I was thinking in terms of like, eventually when I get a new studio and we have like a bigger building, that would be kind of a cool like Joe Rogan-y thing. Somebody walks in, boom, robot.
But
like,
if you had a warehouse, like
Yeah, but 60 feet tall, that's like 6 stories.
okay, maybe not. Dude, it is like 40. I think it's like, it would be, yeah, dude, because it's 10 of me, easy. It's 10 of me.
So that's the robot he's talking about. That's not 60 feet. That's more like 20 feet. Still, though, would be really cool to have. I have no clue where we would put it, but I'm definitely down to stick it in a storage unit until I can figure it out. That would be a cool studio mascot, right? Like if we got a new studio, bigger, and that could be like the welcoming reception when somebody walks in. Wouldn't that be cool? I'm not going to pay for it, though.
See this, Paul? Using your camera. Why is it not working? Oh, SD card door is open. I was scared.
This one based around clips first. So like I'm trying to write the clip first. So I know the clips that we're gonna set up at the beginning. That's on you or Paul. But I'm thinking we do one read through of the script or one performance of the script, and then at the end of that we go, okay, let's see if any of this is usable, and then we just replay some of the videos that I've already collected, and I talk through that, and we see if there's any commentary that organically comes out of that we want to put back into the video later. Does that make sense?
Yes. I like that. I like that.
It's gonna
be easier.
It's gonna jog my memory when I see the videos. It's just some of the stuff's pretty intense. It's a hobby, but it's a hobby in the same way being a police officer is a hobby. It's also.
Yeah, that makes you look bad. Josh, let's do this thing.
I've been ready.
We're going to talk about police and comedy again. Well, I mean,
Off the cuff,
some people
too.
say Xanax, some people say it how it's written Xanax.
Zanny bar.
You want one? You for this? Listen up.
I don't have anxiety. I have
You have other shit.
narcissism. Today we're gonna talk about.
Forward. Yeah.
Today we're gonna talk about shoplifting. If you see a single mother stealing food or diapers, no, you didn't.
Oh yeah, let's go.
It's actually in the script. If you pull it up, if you could.
Oh, that's no way.
That's in there.
Anti-work.
Yeah. Huh? Oh,
I don't know where-
he thinks it's a joke.